Well, Justin, the holidays are right around the corner. You know what that means.
Look, dude, I already told you I'm not going to help you defeat Santa. I don't even know what that means.
No, that's a different thing. I'm talking about getting coffee and tea from Many Worlds Tavern.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Many Worlds Tavern offers a delicious and extensive selection of tabletop teas and coffees for game night.
Yeah, I think I'm going to grab some Dragon's Nest or Homely House.
I'm more of a tea guy myself, specifically Hazy Hills and Nectarine Stream.
Do they still have the Treasured Realm?
Indeed. They only release 1,000 bags a month. And each bag comes with a numbered card, a limited edition sticker, a D&D 5e magic item, and a set of dice. And they have a giving back program, where they donate $1 of each bag sold to gamer-related nonprofits. It's kind of a no-brainer.
Alright, well, thanks for the reminder. Anything else?
Well, now that you mention it, does the name Kris Kringle mean anything to you? Energize your game night with Many Worlds Tavern Coffee and Tea. Click the link in the description or go to ManyWorldsTavern.com today. The first 100 people to use the promo code MAN10 will get 10% off their order at checkout.
Man shorts.
Happy Halloween, players. Last week, Fall Edition found your party entangled by a pumpkin monster of sorts.
Excuse me... Pumpkin Man?
It's Pumpkin. I'm king of the pumpkins.
Since when do pumpkins have a king?
Since always.
Isn't Jack Skellington the Pumpkin King?
No, I don't know who that guy is. I'm king of the pumpkins.
Pumpkin, sir. Could you maybe let us go?
Let you go? Can't you see your kind's obsession with pumpkin spice has nearly obliterated my kingdom?
It has kind of gotten out of control.
Silence. I'm taking you to my castle.
Is it made out of squash?
Laugh now, but soon the three of you will be nothing more than human spice.
Human spice? What would you even use that for?
Enough chat. It's time to go.
He throws a sack of powder into the air, which creates a portal that you all step through.
Well, this is off to a weird start.
Very weird.
You arrive in a dark land. On the ground in front of you are several hundred people buried up to their necks in soil.
Are they alive?
Oh yeah, they all look up to you and immediately start calling for help. Give me strength checks with disadvantage.
15 and 8.
20 and 10.
18 and 6.
The pumpkin plants all three of you in his human field and heads off to his castle.
Okay. So, what do we do here?
Relax. I'll think of something.
I'm going to turn to the closest person to me and ask how long they've been here.
2 Halloweens. He said I'll be right next year.
Then what?
No one knows. He just pulls him out of the ground and we never see him again.
Well, I'm not waiting to find out. What do I roll to get out of here?
Give me an athletics check.
18.
As you move, the ground around you begins to shift.
Oh, I'm going to do the same. 23.
You too are freed from the ground. Sarah?
4.
Ooh, tough break. You remain planted.
Little help?
We could just leave her here.
Not this again.
Maybe not when there's a giant pumpkin king trying to kill us. We'll help her out.
With your assistance, Sarah is free.
Wise decision.
Hey, what about all these other people?
We don't have time. We can free them when the pumpkin's dead.
I guess we're headed to Squash Castle.
You reach the gates without trouble.
Okay, let's talk this through.
I'm kicking in the door.
Good talk.
16?
The door swings open, revealing a giant hall.
I'm charging in. Fists at the ready.
You see 2 gourds at the end of the hall having a chat. They notice you run in and ready themselves for combat. Roll initiative.
14.
19.
17.
Okay, the gourds are up first. They're going to charge toward you. And both miss.
I'm punching. 24 and 25.
Those both hit.
That's 17 and 24 damage.
One of the gourds' heads is starting to cave in. Waylon?
I'll do a running kick on the other one. 27.
Nice. Roll damage.
12.
The gourd you kicked reels back and slams into a statue, taking 6 more damage. Lance?
I'm gonna cast Blight. It's a DC 18 con save.
Which they both fail.
Okay, 8d8 damage and 54.
Their heads explode.
I'm gonna collect the seeds. You never know when you might need to grow an army of pumpkin golems.
Ooh, good call. Let's keep going.
You enter the Pumpkin's throne room.
Really? Just 2 guards? That was kind of easy.
He's a pumpkin.
Current king of the pumpkins.
The pumpkin sees you enter and stands up from his throne in a flash.
Why won't you puny humans just stay put?
That's not how we roll.
Yeah, we're gonna jack your lantern, pal.
No matter. I'll use you as fertilizer instead.
This is technically a surprise round, so Sarah's up first.
I'll run over and punch him. 23.
You do manage to punch him, but you notice that his face is significantly more rubbery than his guards. Your hand just kind of bounces off.
He's immune to bludgeoning damage?
There has to be another way. Are there any weapons around?
Not that you can see. It's a pretty empty room.
I guess I'll kick him. 14?
That misses. Lance?
I will try Blight again for 21 damage.
That does hit, but he saves, so he only takes 11.
Wait, I know what to do.
You'll have to do it next turn because he's up now. He grabs you and slams you against the wall for 45 damage.
I'm incapacitated.
Oops.
What do we do? You said you knew what to do.
What? What? What are you doing?
I think she's trying to tell us something.
We are currently metagaming adjacent, so tread lightly. While the two of you debate, the pumpkin grabs Waylon and slams him up against the wall too.
Am I incapacitated?
It was like she was blowing out a candle or I got it. I know what to do. I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind at him.
Wind surge out of your hands and blast him backward. The flame in his head flickers, then goes out. He collapses into a pile on the floor.
We did it.
Took you long enough.
It was a pretty ridiculous thing to figure out.
So what do we do now?
First, we free those people in the fields, and then we sell this guy's corpse to Starbucks.
Ugh. That was fun, though. What do we have to look forward to next week?
Oh, I'll make sure next week's gonna be a session you'll never forget. Last week, Fall Edition found your party...
For Halloween. Halloween.
Bludgeoning, 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 bludgeoning. Okay, I got it.
It's like a secret code. Like I've been kidnapped. If you figure it out, you can free me.
I could just imagine you being like, all right, a human feel. What do I do with this?
Oh, rolls eyes, not rolls.
Dude, I immediately thought of like What Dreams May Come. Remember that sequence when he's just like stepping on the people's faces?
17 and... I guess I shouldn't look at the script.
Well, I'm not...
I'm gonna turn to the closest person to me and ask help.
That's such a trite line, but I don't think we've ever done that joke before. No. The good talk thing.
Enough chat. Oh, shoot. I forgot what it is. It's time to go.
Ow. No, because it was sitting under me, and it was weird.
Whoa, that was a wild sentence to read. One of the guards' pumpkin heads is starting to cave. It could have been going so many different places.
I'm just like this. Yeah. 2 Halloweens.
I'm gonna collect the seeds. You never know when you might need to grow a... Dang it.
Why don't you have sound? It's literally the only thing I need for this to work.
I'm not gonna jack anything with the pumpkin.
It's all any of them that are blocks. I never make it to like word 3. Ooh, okay, this one's gonna be a toughie, and then it's like 2 words in, I'm stumbling.
I do the same thing again, kind of.
Yeah, we're gonna jack your lantern, pal. Oh God.
You get like more annoyed later.
Your head was like, nah.
Why won't you silly? Silly? Maybe puny.
I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind at him. Is it just Gust? No, it is Gust of Wind. Okay, I said it right.
I gotta do yard work later. Working on the yard. Ooh, I'm gonna get the weed eater and... That's my favorite part.
We did it.
Anytime I start to feel good about myself, we film D&D and I just get...
Mostly I'm fortunate that I've been able to ignore the coordinates. I got a history of being insubordinate, but what a pain gonna be when the fortune hits. Like dang, he said he would do it and he really did it. He really committed. The kid was a kid and we should have listened instead of calling him a degenerate. Been independent, I'm into administering a percentage of him in a dome. I'm winning attention again and again and I got him grinning when I enter the room, bringing the boom. One of a kind, I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here to remind you that finding the fire inside you is what's gonna keep you alive.
Baby like, yo, ain't you like 35 years old? How you been living with the flow so cold? I tell him that I keep warm with my alchemist fire. I stay warm with my alchemist fire. Baby like, yo, ain't you like 35 years old? How you been